If you have been looking forward to applying to schools in Finland and you have been confused on how you can go through the application process, filling the form, and you're even scared on filling the form because some people reach out to me saying that am I an agent, that they want me to help them with the application process. I'm doing this video right now to show you guys how you can do it on your own. I'm going to show you guys a step-by-step guide, and also we are going to do it together. So if you have maybe your laptop with you or your cell phone with you, then we can go through the process together. And I'm assuming that at the stage of this video you have already like prepared your mind and choosing some of the schools that you want to apply to. But if you haven't, it's fine. You can always do that in the process, right? So we still have some few weeks before the end of the application. So the application period to apply to schools in Finland, universities in Finland, this 2025 or January is from the 8th, which is today, to the 22nd of it's from the 8th to the 22nd of January 2025, right? So there's still a little bit of time for you to, gather your things together and apply. But nevertheless, I'm doing this video to help you who is or who doesn't understand how to go through this application process, right? And please, I am not an agent or anything that you kind of like expect me to do everything like application for you. So for those who are reaching out to me asking me if I'm an agent or anything, I am not. I just do videos uh to help you like apply to studies in Finland. So in my previous videos, I explained how you can choose study programs based on what you like, and I also explained some of the mistakes that you should avoid while applying to study in Finland. In this video, I'm just going to like take you through the application form and show you all the details of what you're supposed to attach and the information that you're supposed to put in and how you're supposed to go through that process, right? So you also have to note that during the course of this, you will find a place where you need to pay the application fee. So you have to put that at the back of your mind. But nevertheless, this application is not a difficult thing to do. You just have to like prepare your documents at once and go through the process with me now. And I'm sure that everything is going to work out just fine for you. So come with me, let me show you how you can use the studyinfo.fi platform to apply for studies here in Finland 2025 and without having any issues or any problem in the course of your application. Okay guys, so I just opened the study info platform to check how far if I can apply today. It's already the 8th of January and the application begins today, the 8th of January, and ends on the 22nd of January. So when you open the studyinfo.fi platform, you're going to have this, and you click on this first button which says application form. Click on it. So when you click on it, you are going to have this. How do you want to access the platform? There's the first option that says that identify and fill in the application form. And there's a second option that says that you should access the form without logging in. So the first option is for mostly those who are in Finland and who want to apply and already have their identification bank credentials that they can just log in through their bank and they are being identified there. The second option is for those who are applying out of Finland, probably anywhere in the world, out of Finland, who wants to apply to schools here. So you click on this continue without login. So when you click on the continue without login, you're going to have this join application to higher education spring. So you're going to have this form. This is the form. Now this form, at the top of the form here, you have edit, you have preview, you have submit application. So for the edit, it's you can always edit the form, and you're actually doing it right now. That's why we have this part here. Um, you can always edit the form and put in informations that you need to put. For the preview is when maybe you have filled the form already and you want to see what you have filled. So you can always go to preview and preview it first. Click the submit button only when you are done with like uploading all the information that is needed from you. Don't click the submit button if you are not yet done, because they can only accept one submitted application. If you submit several applications, they are going to take the most recent application that you have submitted, and then the other ones they automatically delete it. Get so click, which means that in a case of someone that maybe has submitted before and the person they realizes that, oh, I miss out on attaching this document, and you decide to go back, that's before the deadline, and you decide to go back and then fill the document that you miss out on, then you can see submit again. So when you submit, the previous application that you submitted will automatically delete, and then you only have the newest application that is being considered. So so let's move down and see what the form is all about. So we have join application to higher education spring 2025, application period 8 to the 22nd, and how to fill in the application form. This is how you fill in the application form. Find out which educational program you are going to apply to. So this is the first step, which I made in my previous video. You have to first of all understand and find out the top 6 programs that you have chosen for yourself, that this is what I want, right? And then you arrange it into the most prioritized one, what you consider the most program, the highest program that you really want to study in. And then you do that, you already know this university and everything, you write it down somewhere, so that when you're applying, you just need to like click on the button and choose the choices and add them. And you have to add them based on the way you have arranged it, the highest to the lowest based on what you want. Then the second one says fill in the application form. And please note, in order to submit the application form, you are required to answer at least the mandatory questions. So there are questions there that are mandatory, which you must answer. Questions are personal information, and if you have gone to school in Finland or out of Finland, questions like that, they are mandatory and you must answer them. The next one is a click submit button. So when you're done with everything, you can click the submit button and then submit. Um, so we are just going to move downward to the part of the application fee. And they are saying here that an application fee of €100 per semester is charged to an applicant outside the EU. The application fee must be paid within 7 days of submitting the application. So if you submit your application today, for example, on the 8th, so it means by next week, let's say on the 14th, yeah, that is the deadline for you to pay your application fee. Or 15th, on the 15th is the deadline for you to pay your application fee. So you must pay it latest, because once you submit, they're going to send you a link which you can use to pay the fee. Okay, so the next part says consider the following on the application form. Join application to higher education. You can submit one application form in join application. The application form cannot be saved as draft after submitting. The application you can, after submitting the application, you can return to application form to make changes and upload attachment. You can make changes to your application form until the application period closes. You will find instruction how to upload the attachment and deadline for when to upload them to the application form. You will be asked to upload the attachment based on the answers you have given to questions on the application form. So you can preview your application and check the answers you have given. So let's move over to the form now. Okay, so how to choose the study. So there is the okay, so this is it. So application options, add study program. So you see this part of App Study Program, you click here, and you're going to have different schools study programs here, which you can always add. Let's say this is my first choice, this is my second choice, this is my third choice, this is my fourth choice, this is my fifth choice, um, and this is my sixth choice. So I've chosen six schools already. That's the maximum. So that's why everything completely closes, because I choose six schools already. Yes. So these are the six schools I choose. In this application, you can only apply to six study programs. So it's written here. And the next one is to consider the following when you fill your personal details. They give you instructions on how to do that. This first one is check that your email is correct. Your email address is very important, because this is where they are going to send all the information that you need to your email address. So this is the only way they can contact you and give you details on how your application is going. So your email address has to be your own email address that you are using like frequently. It shouldn't be an old abandoned email address that you once used, or you had maybe in your old phone, or you are that is connected to somewhere else. It should be something that you're using. And then the next is personal information. So for your personal information, you have first or given name, you fill that, you fill your preferred name, you fill your surname, you fill your nationality. Okay, so yeah, my nationality is in Finland. So every detail you put on this kind of affects the next information that will be required from you. So my nationality is Cameroon. Do you have a Finnish personal identity code? No. And finish, and next is date of birth, gender, places of country, passport number, and so on and so forth. So they are going to ask all of this. And please write your email address again. Address, country of residence, Cameroon. Let me put Cameroon here for now. You can put Nigeria if it's your country of residence, wherever you are in the world. And the next says that address, postcode, city and country. So for the postcode, many people usually confuse what to write here. For a country like my country, what I wrote was just 00000, because I didn't know the postcode. So it's not usually like something that we know. So I just wrote 500 and moved on. You fill your city, fill your country, fill all the things are needed. Now, the application fee and tuition fee. So they give you information about the application fee. If you are not an EU citizen and all that, if you don't have all of these. All right, so we are moving over to the section of the I'm moving over to the section of the application fee and tuition fee. So I have the following documents. They are mandatory, so you have to do fill whatever they need here. So the application fee, if you are not an EU or EEA or Swiss citizen, you will need to pay an application fee to the sum of €100 when you apply to the program. If you apply in multiple application rounds to starting the same academic term, you only need to pay the application fee once. If you have one of the following documents, you do not need to pay the application fee. Please note that you need to attach a copy of said document that frees you from paying the application fee to the application form. You can read. So for those who have all those EU documents, for the tuition fee, if you are not an EU or if you have one of the following documents, you do not need to pay. Please note that you need to attach a copy of the said. Okay, so this doesn't concern us. You can read more about tuition fee on study info, detailed information on that. So passport or ID card, you don't have all of these documents, so which means that you will need to pay your fee. Permission, please check all the information you have giving the application form, you submit the application. So this is the process. You give your consent for electronic communication. My contact information can be given to third parties, and so on and so forth. And contact language, your educational background, fill in the education that you have completed or will complete. Admission process, matriculation examination completed in Finland. So you fill in the education that you have completed so far. We have bachelor or master degree completed in Finland, bachelor or master degree completed outside Finland, upper secondary education completed outside Finland. So those who are applying for bachelor's degrees, they will likely choose this. They have to choose this. Upper secondary education completed out of Finland. And if you have a bachelor or master degree completed out of Finland, you can still choose it. Okay, so have you completed general upper secondary education or vocational qualification? Yes or no? Have you completed a university or University of Applied Science previous degree in Finland before? Yes or no? Please check all the information you have given in the application form. Please remember to submit application before that. Okay, so I'm just trying to like check out the place where they have reserved for us to submit our language. Okay, so let's go. For example, if I choose I completed this out of Finland, they are going to ask me the year and education institution, country of completion. Click on that. If I choose that I completed any other degree out of Finland, it's the same thing, bachelor's or master's. For those who are applying for master's, so they are going to see ask you information regarding that. You have to fill it, and you have to add your attachment. It's very important. I think there's a space, there has to be a space for you to add your attachments. Or maybe I can't find it because I haven't put in my details, but you are going to find space for you to attach the documents. So if you want to add further qualification, you can always click and add degree, country of completion. Thank you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please, if you did find this video very helpful to you, please subscribe to my channel so that I can upload similar videos like this in future. And also please leave a like on this video and leave a comment. If you have any question that you need to ask me, you can always ask it on the comment section and I will answer your questions. Thank you guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and see you guys in my next video. Bye.